Continuing to celebrate June weddings, and we're looking forward to this weekend's premiere of Love at First Dance on Hallmark Channel. It's going to be a good one, but here to help the wedding attendees make beautiful boutonnieres and corsages, Shirley.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go.
Exciting time. You know, we always love to focus on the bride, as we should.
Yes.
But the mother of the bride with her corsage and the groom and the groomsmen, I think it's important to also learn how to make, make the boutonnieres. And here we've got a really pretty one that I'm going to show you how to make today.
Fantastic.
A little boutonniere to go with it.
A lot of people don't realize, but just like a bride's bouquet, a groom's boutonniere has many different styles that you can choose from. You can come at it from different ways. Tell us about that.
As a matter of fact, I have here on display, this is what you would see as a traditional boutonniere. It's got a wrapped stem, with wire, which is really pretty. And then you pin it with a pretty pin, which I have right here on this board.
Yeah.
And then we have another one that's also traditional, this orchid, and it's also traditional because it's wrapped, but it's held together with this. These are magnets. And so that's one of the things that make things a little, so you don't have to pin the person.
You put the magnet on the underside of your shirt and the other part of the magnet on the boutonniere, and it just kind of snaps right on there.
And then take a look at this beautiful modern calla lily over here. This is like the best of both worlds. That is a lapel vase, and they come in both pin and also the magnet. And we're going to use this to make one today.
So show us that. Well, what do we need besides the little vase and the flowers to make the lapel vase boutonniere?
It takes a little bit of vision to have an idea of how you want this to look, and then some really simple materials. I mean, I'm using the lapel vase. I'm going to take one wire and some glue and our flowers.
All right, well, let's get started.
Okay, now flower selection.
Well, how do we know? How do you know what? I mean, for me, that's one of the big questions.
Right,
How do you
want to make
what flowers to use?
And what's going to last.
Take a look at the bride's bouquet. And then there are always focal flowers there. You want to pick from that, or even some of the secondary accent flowers. There's really no rules. Like for here, the corsage, it's showing a lot of the beautiful flowers that are in the bouquet, and including this green chrysanthemum, which is what we used right here to make our boutonniere. So that's our focal flower, and I'm going to make that now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we take our little vase. Now this has made life much easier for florists and DIYers because a lot of the time you have to do painstaking wiring and putting the paper, the glue paper on there. It takes a long time, but here we're just going to stick a lot of these flowers in here.
Well, where do you get these little vases?
You can find them at Michael's, Joann's, any craft store.
And they're called boutonniere vases?
Yeah, lapel vases. So here is our flower, our chrysanthemum. First thing you want to do is you want to take it in here because you're going to design, and you want to say, well, how long, how much do I have to cut off from here? So you can see that this is upright. You really can't see the face of this, though look at this. On the master here, you can see the face of the chrysanthemum. So I'm going to show you what you need to do in order to flip this so that you can see the face.
Because if you put that on right now, if you hold it up next to my chest right now, it's going to it's going to bounce off.
It's going to bounce off.
Right.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this because I know.
I got it.
And you can have a lot of fun too.
Wild stem.
Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm actually going to cut this a little bit more. So I'm going to cut this down. And you can do this to any flat-faced, and this is almost like a flat-faced type of flower.
Right, it's a wide, flat face.
But are there any flowers that will hold up better than others?
Yes. Actually, the ones that have the stronger types of petals are the ones, little dainty ones that are not good.
For this kind
they need a lot of hydrating. So I take a 24 gauge wire, I push it right through. Now, take a look at this, guys.
Comes all the way out.
Comes all the way up. I'm going to make a shepherd's hook right here.
I see where you're going with this.
You see this? Okay, and then I'm going to push it through. And now, take a look at what I can do.
Oh, my goodness.
I can now bend it so you can see that forward. You see how I can bend it?
Is this a common thing in floral design?
Yes, I didn't invent it.
That is cool.
Thank you.
I was going to give you a lot of credit.
Really cool.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm now sizing it again, and I'll make sure I like the tip. I like the way that looks right there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this wire because I want to make sure it doesn't stick out.
Okay.
Can you hold that? Yeah, because of the magnet is moving it around. There we go. Let me go a little bit more.
More even.
Okay, so now we're going to set this aside.
This is looking, okay, so take that out.
Now remember, this is our master. Oh wait, no, right here. This is our master, so we have all of these wax flowers fanned out in the background.
Flowers.
So I've got them right here.
Okay.
Okay, good. So these are going to be sort of the complementary flowers.
Yeah, it's the background.
The main focus point.
Exactly.
And you do the same thing. You go through, you chop them up, and
yeah. First I'm going to set them up in here.
And while you set these up, can you talk to me about floral glue? This is
Really, how do
that
you
is
set them
what
in
we're
place?
doing.
what is floral glue? This is
Floral glue is a special adhesive that's been made for the floral industry that it allows flowers to stick to one another.
Yes.
It allows flowers to stick to ceramic, to wood, to anything, and it's waterproof. You can even stick to things underwater. So
Underwater.
so it's really cool. So I'm making this nice and full. So it's really no different, guys, than using a vase and stuffing a vase. So that's why I like these for making
Put your
boutonnieres.
own personal touch to it. You can add as
Yes.
many or little flowers, complimentary
And
flowers
if
as
you're
you
not,
want. Sure.
if you're not really a master florist, you can have something that looks so beautiful so quickly by just adding your complimentary flowers right here first.
and this is where the glue comes in.
It's coming. It's coming too.
What do you glue? Do you
Okay,
glue this?
I'm going to take this now, which is our focal flower. I'm going to stick it in here.
I want to see how you apply the glue in
Yeah.
there.
And you know,
Make sure
here's
so.
the thing that you would do. You would fuss with this and make sure you like the placement.
Right.
You
we
can,
get the idea for
Right?
of that. Absolutely.
You can add-
always tweak and add it, and you can
There you go.
Yes,
really make
add
it your
that.
own personal touch.
You can do whatever. You make a
And then to
beautiful
lock
bouquet.
it all in.
Oh man, will
there
you
you
open
go.
this for me?
I sure will. Yeah.
This is the fun part. Guys, this is what saves time and money. Then you just drip it right in here.
You cut in the
oh,
back.
it's
Does
thin?
anybody-
Yeah, you can clean that up.
Okay.
I don't have it.
can-
You want to get that?
Yeah, I get that.
So you just go just like that,
And how does so that just glue? That
Yes.
just dries like that,
and you let it seep in here. Sit
and
it
it dries clear.
absolutely dries clear. You sit it. Make sure
And
you
now
like
it's
the
not gonna
placement.
move.
That's good. Now, how
And then you
far
cut
in
the bottom.
advance can you make these?
Well,
Right.
I would suggest you make these the day before.
The day before?
Yes, and
Okay.
but if you don't have that time, you do it 2 days in advance at the most.
Depending on what flowers you choose.
Yes, and you put them in your refrigerator. That's where you keep them.
How much money am I
Safekeeping.
saving if I'm making this?
Oh my goodness! This one here would cost you $30 to $40 around the
Okay,
country,
yeah.
but you can make it for $10. So you can make a few.
That's
Look
pretty
at how
good.
beautiful that is.
Isn't that
And
nice?
That is
another thing
fantastic.
And then
we
you'll
should-
hold it in here.
Another thing
Salad
we should
holder.
mention about the glue is that it actually locks in the moisture.
Absolutely. So you
it
cut it.
keeps
You're not
the flowers
watering
from
it.
dying.
It locks in that moisture.
is
Absolutely
so
right.
Thank you,
amazing.
Shirley.
That's it,
Thank you
guys.
so
This
much,
is good
Shirley.
stuff.
Oh my gosh,
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
You taking
We just
that?
did that.
Congratulations.